Hey, welcome back, and in today's video, what is CERN? I'm going to make this the more you know video, and I haven't done one of those types of videos in a long time. Basically, I'm just going to fill you in on what this is, a little bit about the controversy surrounding it and how it ties into the Mandela effect, but mostly about what the heck it is. About CERN, what is the universe made of? How did it start? Physicists at CERN are seeking answers using some of the world's most powerful particle accelerators. At CERN, the European Organization for Nuclear Research, physicists and engineers are probing the fundamental structures of the universe. They use the world's largest and most complex scientific instruments to study basic constituents of matter. Wow. The history of CERN. You guys can check out this website. I'll put the link in the description. CERN has came a long way since its foundation in 1954. Wow. Neat. The Large Hadron Collider was very controversial in the happenings of the Mandela effect. Let's read on it. The 27-kilometer Large Hadron Collider is the world's largest particle accelerator. It collides protons, or lead ions, at energies approaching the speed of light. Let's click it. So this is what this thing looks like, and it's basically just shooting energy at energy. Inside the accelerator, two high-energy particle beams travel at close to the speed of light before they are made to collide. The beams travel in opposite directions in separate beam pipes, two tubes kept at ultra-high vacuum. They are guided around the accelerator ring by a strong magnetic field maintained by superconducting electromagnets. This was the big thing that they think created a rift in reality. Let's look more into that. Now, this was a very, 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 very big topic. Could the LHC, Large Hadron Collider, make an Earth-killing black hole? Or at least the Mandela effect. Every time we push the frontiers of knowledge, it comes with a risk, and it comes with the prospect of a reward. The risk of many, failure to find anything new, futility of the experiment to function as designed, and even the possibility of damage and destruction if things go wrong. Now, I know this, you should know this. When the brain experiences, I got a text message. Oh, that's cool. When the brain experiences something that has never experienced before, it can be scary, and it's often met with fear. But it's important to have these sorts of experiences so that we can have reference points to call back and later handle the situation. That is, if you're handling the situation right in the very first place. It was thought that the Hadron Collider could have created a large black hole that would have swallowed the entire planet. It didn't. Another thing that they thought that it could have done was create time travel. Machine shut down after plane vanishes. This is interesting. The Large Hadron Collider created a time warp that sent a passenger jet thousands of miles off course in the blink of an eye and caused a massive power blackout. It has shockingly been claimed, which means, in a better words, speculation. Let's read on. The huge scientific experiment, which is used to collide particles to discover more about our universe, opened a time portal, meaning the Aberworld Airbus A330-300 ended up leading 5,500 miles from where it was supposed to land, conspiracy theorists say. Claims are now that CERN scientists shut down the LHC during the experiment immediately after the incident of the plane. This is the most popular conspiracy theory to do with the LHC, Large Hadron Collider. The Mandela effect is a phenomenon where people report having the same false memories, but some believe something greater is happening. We all experience life through our own subjective lens, interpreting day-to-day happenings in a slightly different way than everyone else. The contributes of individuality, free will, and the ability to think for ourselves, but of course the way we witness our world often results in lapses of memory or perception. They think that the Mandela effect was created when the Large Hadron Collider... Welcome to our fun little break. Earlier today I asked Twitter fam if they could write me something that grammatically made sense but didn't logically make sense. Let's see what we got. Chief Avalon says the sentence starts here. That it does. Bub Met says an alligator fished a lion. Unfortunately, the lion was in possession of a magical stick and was able to swiftly caress many planets by the hand of John Deere himself. At this sight, Al Capone dropped to his knees in fear and ate a strawberry. Happy month. See you next day. Nerdy Chick says, I was so much older then. I'm younger than that now. Wayne Watt says, my money is going to last until the end of January. Mine too. Idiots at Work says, there are 2 people currently on my bus whom exited the bus 10 minutes ago and haven't yet returned. A Bagel said, too cool to go to school. Well, that was fun. Now let's get back to the video. Was first experimented with, causing a rift in our reality, opening parallel universes. I was watching in the comments, and there was one comment that talked about the pole shifts of the world, how the poles are now moving towards each other, creating an electromagnetic perception change of our reality. One pragmatist theory for explaining the Mandela effect is that it's simply a failure in collective memory. Our brains are very easily influenced by our own filters, as well as the perception of others. Many common instances of the Mandela effect are trivial and maybe just went unnoticed in the past, or are a result of conclusions that our brain jumped to based on the context of an image or video. So this is basically saying it's probably just a collective memory lapse. But I have heard that if you have 3 coincidences, it's probably not a coincidence. While all of this sounds very exciting, it also sounds potentially dangerous. What could possibly go wrong? If we opened up a black hole in Europe, or tapped into another dimension with consequences unknown? While scientists at CERN often assure that these experiments are conducted in some such a controlled, small scale and have little, if any, negative consequences, some believe that their meddling in quantum fields has led to some strange effects, having potentially resulted in some kind of interdimensional entanglement. This really reminds me of Stranger Things. I wonder, was the TV show Stranger Things, could it have resulted from the Large Hadron Collider? Was it a real happening and then they just went off on a TV series? That's an interesting concept. I really like that. Here's my question for you. Do you think that the Large Hadron Collider, known as CERN, is responsible for the Mandela effect, time travel, or interdimensional entanglement? Well, if anything, we do know one thing. You now know more than you did before. Why don't you go ahead and leave your creative and or interesting responses in the comment box below. Thumbs up for those likes. And as always, brothers and sisters, I will see you in the next video. Got some shout outs. We are so excited. We got Katie Von Art, Kanoshi Sakura, Dontavius Moat, Shanesh Goder, Old Man Snickers, Ella O'Brien. And man, it was, oh shit. The videos are picking up. I'm really enjoying the different array of videos. I'm hoping that the new audiences come in, new subscribers, and if you're new here, go ahead and drop us a subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notifications so you can be a part of the Rep Squad, and then come to the comment section after every single video, because I'm going to be there, Greg the Cat's going to be there, the entire Rep Squad is going to be there, and we're just going to be chilling and hanging out. See you there.